Blanc matchup. You can't often meet her on the side lane, but you offer way more teamfight value. But interestingly, he's actually gone for a Corki in the 1 versus 1.
On a ward right now, so G2 could get a bit of free damage.
All right, Jankos and Wonder, they decide to engage, waiting for the teleport. It starts to channel. Amazing flash forward for the chop. Gets knocked up by the decimating smash. First blood picked up by Jankos. And yes, Chachi gets some good damage down, but he could...
For G2, they're actually going back in for another one. TP coming in.
All right, let's take a look. Jankos looking for the fracture if he can find it and look for a stun. No flash, remember. Perks jumps in after the TP. This should be Tower first blood.
And this is why G2 gave away Zyrakan to pick Varus and something like a Morgana so they can push in the lane. They play around it now in the early game. They will get the turret at 8 minutes of cards, and they should be able to get Drake into topside control after.
So, my concern for Schalke is... This is chapter 2.
There we go.
What you do. But you're quite right, Deficio. It's kind of the best of a bad situation, right?
Like, if move from mid,
oh,
try and stop them.
Whoa, they're already going in onto Wonder. Not letting him clear out the wave. Teleport completes from Chachi. He's going to get that charge down onto Wonder. And the feathers are called back. Upset gets the first kill for Schalke. Nukeduck interrupted from trying that distortion. But here, Call of the Forge God comes out. Send back.
G2 again are showing they 100% understand what to do with the lead from bot side, and also how to defend against the one play Schalke could do, which was trying to go bot lane.
Are they going to get 2 towers from the Rift Herald? It looks to be the case. Already going to be pushing it down. Vizichachi's coming up. He's got no Forge God Horn available to him. The tower stands for a few seconds longer, but Vizichachi goes in with a searing charge. Perks is spread down low. Chain of Corruption slows them down. Jankos manages to pull back a lazy shield. The tools available to G2, so pressure on Schalke and Nukeduck, maybe especially to find
where you're gonna get time to hit the mid turret or the top lane turret as they're setting up now. Oh, he's flashing.
All right, Amazing did not flash away from the Impale, has used it this time around. Subjugate will buy some time, but Perks should be able to shred through with that Gatling gun and the missile barrage. The rest of Schalke are so far away, and Amazing is just buying time. That's all he's doing. The fracture comes out, frozen domain underneath his feet. Yeah, that W is very, very powerful, but another Valkyrie comes back up. That will slow down Perks. Well, let's see. Amazing ain't no Soaz. Soaz would have gotten away with
the turret. They just so quickly snowballed because Schalke had no other way where they could actually get back in the game. They couldn't hard win mid. They couldn't hard win.
The multiple ganks, the roams.
Oh yeah.
Skarner has been a very pivotal pick in the postseason here in the EU LCS. And yes, some golf claps here in Berlin as a couple towers fall. Mid-inner goes down in favor of G2. Bottom outer goes down in favor of Schalke. But here comes Call of the Forge God. The target for now is Jankos. He's knocked up into the air after Call of the Forge God. But the damage dealers haven't been targeted. Finally, one goes down. That's a good searing charge out of Vizichachi, zoning away 3 members of G2. Feathers fly! But there's no root coming down. Instead, Nukeduck's running for his life. Escapes for now. The clone will go down, and Upset's able to sidestep the decimating smash with those feathers coming up. Continues to chase down Wonder, but he needs a lot more time. He needs a lot more damage to turn this one around. And the Amazing Trundle Man is running for his life.
He's trying again, man.
Once more, no flash available.
They're not chasing him yet.
If
they're
Perks
fighting.
doesn't pick correct, then he won't find him. So Amazing's going to be able to get back around to the team. Upset and Vanda just clearing out the wave. I think that ended up being a 1-for-1.
Oh, looking for Amazing though.
Have to question, where did Amazing go? Why did he not come down? Subjugate's on cooldown, and I didn't quite see his decision-making to catch a wave or plant a ward.
There's the 2-for-1 in favor of G2. Now, Amazing, he kind of ran up through the tri-bush and he wanted to go back to base somewhere hidden, but the blue trinket ended up spawning him out. They end up getting the kill, and now we see the TP flying package.
Oh, Vander and Upset. This is going to be so difficult. No mana available for Upset. The Roar comes out, but Perks is on the front line. They're taking so much damage. Defensive flashes. Upset and Vander are still alive. Vizichachi's body blocking. The fast bomb and the rocket barrages. But Jankos is coming from the side. No flash, no impale. The sacrifice will be Vizichachi. After his stopwatch is used, he is taken down. But Upset and Vander escape at the cost of their flash.
Close out the game as well.
Well, just going to wait for the pick instead. Pillar of Ice comes out. There goes the flash impale. Amazing once again the target. Now buys a little bit of time with that frozen domain. Upset's on the front line, but Wonder comes running in with an unstoppable onslaught. So much damage onto Vander and Upset. Nukeduck's waiting in the wings, but he can't find the right target. Dashes back to his clone, and Wadid takes him out. Vizichachi's looking for Perks, but Flash was 3 wins, 14 losses career in the EU LCS coming in. He's not able to find the picks.
Definitely true. 3 weeks of not playing after losing 3-0 all in.
Dude. Let's take a look what happens with this engage. The knockout follows onto Perks, but he's able to escape with his life. The flash is now on cooldown. Nukeduck is looking for him. The chains won't find it yet. Searing charge and Bellows breath. Not enough just yet. Finally, an auto attack. Somehow, Schalke find themselves 2 quick kills.
And Nukeduck is looking for more. He's going to jump over the wall. Can't lock
But
down.
you need to do that again and again to even this game out. There's a Chachi's ultimate's on cooldown, which means they cannot stand toe-to-toe. The inhibitor is secured. G2 maintain map control as well as the gold lead. Nukeduck's doing what he can to clear this bottom wave out before G2 arrive.
10 seconds left on the Baron. Ooh, Pokes goes underneath the tower to force Nukeduck back. And they will be able to secure it. So G2 still picking up a healthy
On the other side, who's scaling so well in team fights. Now, the thing about LeBlanc, obviously, once she got changed back to the old...
And G2 at 31 minutes have been in control the entire game.
There we go.
Forge God comes out. Yes, that's a 2-man knockup, but Giannis forced to flash. The Impale catches out Nukeduck. Keep your eyes on Upset. Yes, he's got Infinity Edge, but he cannot get through Wonder. There's simply too much frontline on G2's side. G2 are a little overcommitted as the minion wave was melted through thanks to those feathers, but they're making their way down from the top lane and supers are inside the base.
The target focus from G2 is phenomenal as they make their way towards match point and put the pressure onto Schalke.
All right, take a look at this. The Nexus turrets are now the focus. 5 members of G2 Esports are pouring onto the base. Tower number 1 has fallen. Yankas has gone a little bit low, but Chachi is very dead. He's dropped down, upsets the target. Valkyrie forward from Perks, keeps the pressure on Schalke. G2 Esports will find another kill. Turn their attention to Upset. Yes, he gets Perks, but the Nexus is being focused down. Drop very, very low. Not finished just yet. 1 or 2 more hits, and finally, G2 win the game.